Okay, this is the council meeting update from Monday, January 13th, and I'm just going to quickly go through a few of the issues that were talked about yesterday. All of this information is available at highriver.ca in the meeting packages, the agenda packages, so if you need more detail, you're more than welcome to email me, or you can just check the website. The first one that we dealt with were some bylaw issues, land use redesignations, and the big one, I guess, was the R2X sites to R3. And what that does is allows R2X sites were areas that aging homes, if they had to be torn down, you had to rebuild into a more high density level. What we did was said, okay, you don't need to do that anymore. You can just rebuild your home so that these people can get back in their homes. Lots of the lots aren't big enough that even qualify to put high density on anyway, so a lot of it didn't make sense to begin with. The other one are the R1 and to R1A, which allows you to put a secondary suite on, basement suite, etc. And there's a couple of reasons you're hearing that we're approving some and not approving others, and the biggest reason is that when this goes out to public hearing and there's notices put in, if your neighbors don't want it and they're against this happening, that's a big thing. And if everybody surrounding that property says no, we don't want it, it's very hard to convince us that it's a good idea. But if everybody around you says, yeah, there's lots of parking and they don't have a problem with it, then it's a fairly seamless procedure. So a lot of presentations were given from Samaritan's Purse and World Renew. Thank you very much to those organizations, all the NGOs that are in High River for doing what they're doing. Big one was the emergency management priority presentation from Carly Benson, and Carly is reviewing the whole emergency management plan. This is a big one for us, and this is one that I'm going to do a separate video on because there's just too much to talk about in this quick one. Snow removal, that might be a big one to touch on. The City of Calgary has authorized spending about $7 million to clean their residential streets. That's a massive undertaking when you get into cleaning all the residential streets, because trying to get vehicles moved, etc., etc. And we're doing our best to get at that, but it's not good enough right now for sure. So we understand that, and we've directed administration to use a lot more subcontractors to get some of this stuff done. This year is an extraordinary year for snow, and it's really tough to keep things clean, but we are on it. We understand the frustration that people are having, and we're going to do a lot better job. We're just going to do a lot better job to get this done. So one interesting thing, there's a few roads that we took over, one being the 2A through town, and yet in the last few years we haven't increased the personnel or equipment. So those things need to get looked at, and a way better plan has to be put in place.
Get decided on the development permits for businesses, waiving fees.
Yeah, the development permits for the businesses, that one was defeated yesterday. The reason being, not because we don't want to do it, it was the wording of the motion is the reason why it was defeated. So it's been directed back to admin to tighten that process up, because it was just a little too loose for us to, you know, the timelines and the qualifications just weren't there for council to be tight with. We definitely want to do anything we possibly can, and that one, all it is, it's a wording issue on the actual motion itself. So that'll be brought to the January 27th meeting and re-voted on. So, but we'll get it done. Wallaceville is another big one that we got briefed on yesterday, and I'll be talking more about that in the other videos. So those are the Coles notes. DRP is ongoing, and that's something that we're pounding the table on with the provincial government every day to get that sped up. I know a few more people are getting help now, but it's just not up to our standard as to where. Problem is that the mental health issues that are coming into play, because people are not back in homes, and I don't like saying it, but the reality is DRP money is a big factor in that. Financial stress is huge, and people are tapped out trying to get their homes back going. But this DRP money has to start flowing faster. We need more resources in High River from the provincial government to expedite some of these things. So that's where we're at, and I'll do another video and touch base on a few other things. Thank you.